Hey there, West Michigan. Thanks for watching 13 Plus. I'm meteorologist Michael Behrens. It's been another mild one across West Michigan today. Not much sunshine, but there were a few peaks out there before the clouds completely moved in and by the end of the day. A few photos out there. This one from Bill over at Muskegon River, who saw a little bit of sun peeking through some pretty cloudy skies earlier this afternoon. And we got another view from Fremont. This picture here was from Nale, who took a view of some beautiful halos up there in the sky through a brief break in those clouds. Of course, if you ever take a weather photo and you want to send it my way, you can always find me on social media. Meteorologist Michael Behrens on Facebook and at Mike Behrens WX on the X, Twitter, Instagram, and Threads. Temperature today hit a high 53 Grand Rapids, 55 Muskegon, and 52 in Kalamazoo. It's above the average of 36 for this time of the year and above our forecast too. We only said 48, hit 53 this afternoon. When it comes to tomorrow, those temperatures should be going down. That's why 13 weather ball is lit up in blue as cooler temperatures are in view, but that weather ball is blinking bright with rain in sight.
The 13 weather ball is sponsored by LaFontaine Lincoln Grand Rapids.
And those temperatures tonight, they're going to go down, but they're not going to move a whole lot further than what we have right now. Southerly winds going to keep things mild tonight. You can see several areas across West Michigan already reporting rainfall. Temperatures hanging around mid to low 40s as of about 10 o'clock. Winds out there remaining from the south around 5 to 15. That'll stay the case overnight tonight. And again, that'll keep temperatures a little bit on the milder side as we head into the day on Sunday. When it comes to temperatures out there, we're expecting mid 40s for the afternoon high. Scattered shower chance throughout the day on Sunday, but the best rain chance is going to be between now and sunrise Sunday. That's where we expect more widespread showers to be an issue through the overnight. Temperature again down to about 41, 46 your high tomorrow, but the big change, that is Monday. Accumulating lake effect snow in the forecast. One of the first snows we've had in a while here in West Michigan. Temperature up to just 34 by Monday afternoon. Again, those highs today only in the 50s. The rain out there on the radar pushing through the region as of 10 o'clock. Some of the heaviest showers will stay closer to the Indiana border. They'll start to fade the further north that you go. This system pushing mostly toward our south. Indiana experiencing the bigger portion of this rain system. But again, we're going to track it through tonight and eventually track the snow that comes on the backside. Here's the hour-by-hour forecast, again showing the rain showers pushing through. Most of this is gone by sunrise. It's pushed off to the east side of the state, but we're not done completely with rain chances. In fact, we have scattered showers that'll be a possibility throughout the day on Sunday. Changes, though, they come as we head into Sunday night. Flow takes in a northwesterly direction. We start to generate lake effect as we head into the early part of Monday. At first, this will be a mix of rain and snow because the temperatures are going to still be mild. But as we drop toward freezing, this turns to all snow by sunrise Monday. And we're looking at possibly some travel issues out there, especially along the lakeshore. That's where we're going to get the heaviest bands of these snows as they push through. Lake effect will continue into Monday afternoon and even into Tuesday for parts of West Michigan. Areas Holland to the south will likely see some lake effect that doesn't taper off until we get through the day on Tuesday. So what are we looking at in terms of snow totals? Well, it's going to be mostly lake effect event, and that's going to be our typical lake effect regions that see accumulating snowfall. Areas north of Muskegon could see some spots 2+. I think the heavier snow going to be Holland, Kalamazoo to South Haven. This region could see upwards of 3 inches of snow in some spots when it comes to these lake effect bands, but well, our temperatures go back above freezing this week, so it's not likely to still be around come Christmas. Speaking of above freezing temperatures, that's your Sunday forecast. We're hanging around in the mid to upper 40s across the lakeshore. Temperatures up in our northern zones, they'll be in the mid 40s with mid to upper 40s from Grand Rapids down to Kalamazoo as well. 13 on your side, 10-day outlook. That's where we see temperatures drop quite a bit from that high of 46 on Sunday down to 34 for Monday. We stay in the 30s Tuesday, but we climb to the 40s by Wednesday, and the first day of winter will be around 42. Some rain chances the weekend heading toward Christmas, but that's small, and on Friday we'll be in the mid 40s for Christmas Eve with temperatures that stay in the 40s for Christmas Day with some rain showers possible by the afternoon. And now to some environment news. Scientists are excited about a significant discovery involving a prehistoric creature in the Grand River. Researchers from the Grand Rapids Public Museum, Grand Valley State University, and John Ball Zoo have been tracking lake sturgeon in the Grand River for the past 6 years. The endangered fish dates back to 60 million years and lives most of its life in the Great Lakes, but it does lay its eggs in rivers. For the first 4 years of the project, scientists didn't find any sturgeon in the Grand River, but that changed with discoveries in the fall of 2022 and again this year.
Anecdotally, we knew there were adults in the Grand River. We had heard of, successful reproduction, but to actually be able to see them, to capture them, to tag them, to grab a genetic sample was really exciting. And I think it's really just the start of this process. And
because there is such little data about the sturgeon in the Grand River, researchers aren't sure if the habitat is improving or it's simply just cyclical. A $150,000 grant from the Fish and Wildlife Service allowed surveillance of the fish to expand this year. Lake sturgeon can grow up to 6 feet long and weigh close to 200 pounds and live to be 100 years old. And if you're looking for something to do this Sunday to help celebrate the holiday season, you can experience the magic of It's a Wonderful Life on a special screen. The Wealthy Theater in Grand Rapids is showing the classic Christmas film on 16 millimeter. 13 on your side's Eric Howard takes us behind the curtain for an inside look at the magic.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, and it's a wonderful life to be able to watch a Christmas classic in a vintage format here at Wealthy Theater this weekend.
You can watch all these holiday films at home in the comfort of your own home. That's nice, but there's something special about watching films with people in a theater in that setting.
For the second year running, Wealthy Theater will be screening the classic Christmas film It's a Wonderful Life on an original 16 millimeter film print, a format that may bring back some memories.
If you're over the age of, I'm going to say mid-40s, you probably watched some early grade school film that was 16 millimeter. A kid today is not probably going to have seen a film projector.
If you don't remember seeing one, you may remember hearing one.
That slight tick that you hear, to the crackling of the audio when they speak, the imperfections of the film, there's something special about that to me.
A timeless format in a timeless theater. Experiences like these remind Wealthy Theater's film coordinator Nicholas Hartman what the holidays are all about.
16 millimeter was made to have this home theatrical experience with your friends and family as well, but it's kind of just bringing that back into a theater with people that you love to watch a classic film.
While 16 millimeter film is far from the most modern viewing experience, Nicholas and Sean both feel the format complements the film's messaging perfectly.
But there's something about It's a Wonderful Life that really kind of captures the genuine aspect of being human, right? And knowing your faults. It's one of those films that just makes you feel grateful for what you have.
It's getting very difficult to find people who know how to service the projectors. We should think twice before abandoning old technology, because I think we should always remember how we got here.
Remembering friends, family, and the world we've lived in. A theatrical time capsule.
If you can see the film in its original print, it really feels like you're back in the day.
And let's go back in time and just be together in this beautiful room.
Eric Howard, 13 on your side.
And of course, the countdown to Christmas continues. There's only 9 days left, but what do reindeer do when they're not flying Santa around? 13 on your side's Julie Koharic took a trip to Kalamazoo to find out.
Hi, sweetheart. Hi, sweetheart.
Santa has lots of little helpers.
First one by the water tank is Mocha.
And he's got some big ones too.
And then the other bigger antlered white one is Oreo.
But when they're not leading Santa's sleigh, a few of them are at Reindeer Ranch in Kalamazoo.
We didn't want to just commercialize Christmas with open hours and lots of people.
Carol gives tours leading up to the season, spreading cheer and knowledge about the animals.
We wanted to be able to teach them about the reindeer and what makes them such a unique animal.
For her, it's the season of education.
We talk about how the reindeer live in the Arctic, how they're adapted to being living in those really cold temperatures.
Only until those cold temperatures go away.
The animals themselves are quite lazy during the summer months. They lose all the winter fur that they have on them right now.
But even in their off months, they're still the star of the show.
Oh, she's an attention hog.
And when the kids do ask about Santa, Carol gives credit to the big man for that Christmas magic.
You know, they can only fly with Santa's magic, so.
But she gives credit to the reindeer
They are the sweetest things ever.
for their big personalities.
And keeping with the Christmas season, a local Christmas tree farm is getting national attention. The Old Grove Christmas Tree Farm in Caledonia has been a favorite for years. Owner Levi Dutcher says a group of realtors who travel the country finding special places visited his farm and offered him the chance to be on TV. The farm got featured on the CW show, The American Dream.
To be on national TV is exciting. It kind of takes your breath away because you don't there's so many people that would like that opportunity. When people come out here, there's a bunch of places they can choose to come to, and they come out here and they choose to support us, which really means a lot.
Dutcher says they are already sold out of trees for this season, and he's considering a waiting list for next year. Also this holiday season, the United Way needs your help giving gifts to West Michigan students. They're trying to stuff the sled with gift bags for Head Start students in Kent County. They're already filled to 85% of the sled, but they need help closing the gap. Donors can purchase a gift from their wish list, which will be sent directly to the United Way. The gift bags include a hat and gloves, educational toys, games, and books. And finally tonight, check this out. A Kentucky family got a little more than what they were looking for when they brought a Christmas tree home this year. In fact, they had it in their house for days before even noticing not even the family's dog gave it away. The family hired a carpet cleaner who found a baby owl in the Christmas tree while they were out. The owl was found snuggled on a lower limb. That cleaner did release the baby owl into the family's backyard, but what a surprise to find in your Christmas tree. I mean, I've seen a lot of things, but I don't think I've ever seen an owl in my house. Glad that owl made it out all right, though. Of course, now that you're up to date with the latest forecast, you'll be all right heading into the day tomorrow. And of course, we'll keep you covered at 13onyourside.com for more weather information. And of course, also on your phone, 13 On Your Side news and weather apps. For now, though, thanks for watching 13 Plus. I'm meteorologist Michael Behrens.